Yes.
Margaret L. Williams, who lived next to two Superfund sites in Pensacola, Florida. Hilton Kelly, who found intense emissions from the Exxon Mobil refinery next to his housing project. And Laura Ward, who found groundwater pollution from the nearby Lockheed Martin weapons plant, are just three examples of activists who stood up to the pervasive pollution put out by corporations without regard to the ill health effects it causes these poor, low-income populations. There are too many examples to name here of pollution caused by companies that go unreported by our media that cause hundreds of millions of dollars in healthcare costs. These costs are dumped on citizens rather than traced back to the companies who caused them. The externalities, or costs, of doing business have gone unregulated and unreported. What would you do to fix this problem?
I would encourage the majority of citizens to pass a Fair Accounting Act so that we account fairly and factor in the healthcare costs into products so the corporations don't get away with this. It's just that simple. You got to take the profit out of poison. How do we allow corporations, which are nothing more than money machines, to poison our children and ourselves for profit and get away with it? And we do it every day. We generate over 1 trillion gallons of these poisons every year in our country, and we spray them with abandon.
Isn't it cognitive dissonance, basically?
I call it stupidity on a massive scale. We are poisoning our own planet, the only one in the universe that anybody can live on, and it's already heavily poisoned. There is no place on this planet that is not contaminated. And we've seen it happen in one generation. And we're going full speed ahead to increase that level of contamination with this latest oil boom in fracking and coal, the so-called clean coal that doesn't exist. But the oil companies are winning overwhelmingly their effort to poison this entire planet. And so far, no one in the political realm seems to even know how to stop this problem, much less understand the details of how you just run everything on a fuel, hydrogen, made from water with sunlight, that every green plant on the earth has been successfully doing for about 3.5 billion years.
JL, we're talking about these externalities that companies foist upon us.
Yes, there's my basic concept of the national security threat, but I've beaten that one up enough, so let's throw out another one. No, I don't believe in abortion. I believe it's a crime against humanity. And one of my ideas, as the shot across the bow, will be to pardon anyone who's ever killed an abortion doctor or threatened an abortion clinic.
Well, what's that got to do with... Wait.
I would do the exact same thing for anyone who's ever killed, attempted to kill, or has damaged a petrochemical plant or a CEO thereof. It's a shot over the bow. It would put these people on notice that, hey, this guy is going to make it legal for these people to kill me because I'm killing everybody else.
Oh, that's terrible, Dale. I wish you hadn't said that. People are going to think you're crazy.
It sounds bad, but it's just the fear factor. No, it's not making it legal. It's just scaring these people. It's giving them that extra bit of fear that they need.
I don't know. You know, like I said, we're trying to run a nice operation here, the debates, and people. I already have people say, "Oh, those guys are crazy," but you know, you have to. We're trying to have a decent discussion here, and you know, I hope that you're just joking because you know, we don't condone killing people.
Oh no, neither do I.
All right.
But just the idea, just the words would put people on notice.
I don't know. All right, that's your strategy. Go, so be it. Santa, why don't you discuss this problem of pollution from companies?
Well, it's not getting any better. And part of it is, I think, a lot of the cases that come eventually before the courts, I think the judges and the juries face a lot of obfuscation by the companies like Monsanto and the oil companies and some others, so they really don't know quite what's going on. They don't really know what's at risk. They're really not quite sure to what level to punish these particular people for giving us short shrift with regard to our health and safety and welfare. If I were president, I think I'd be, when the opportunity presented itself, appointing some judges that had the guts to really tackle some of these issues and put in an educational element so that people realize exactly how serious it is, exactly what Harry was talking about, whether it's a major worldwide epidemic or whether it's another security crisis or whether it's something else that's germane that has a profound impact on our health, safety, and welfare, particularly regarding these particular corporations, the bad boys that I like to call them. They should just be put out of business. They do understand money. They don't much understand anything else, unfortunately.
Okay.